Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to High Top Sports Oregon. Today we are breaking down the offensive line, what Dan Lanning and company's bringing into the trenches, and it's going to be a good one. Got some very talented players. Dan Lanning's rebuilding those trenches with some thicker, heavier guys, but with some guys that is also athletic. So we got three of them, and they are very, very good. So let's go ahead and get into who we're talking about today. We're going to talk about Zier Addison out of Florida. He's a four-star, number 13th offensive tackle, 142 nationally, 6'5", 290. Like I said, out of Florida. Then we're gonna talk about the newest commitment. Happened yesterday. Oline. We're just gonna call him Oline K. He is a four-star, number 9 interior offensive line, 176 nationally. 6'4", 300 pounds out of Nevada. I think he's probably going to be a guard, truthfully. And then we're going to talk about the big boy, Dimitri Manning, 3-star. He is the 26th ranked interior offensive lineman. Nationally, he's sitting about 650. But look at the size, 6'6", 345 pounds. Just an absolute bruiser. Gonna be great on that interior offensive line, getting a big push against those Big Ten defenses. So let's go ahead. We're going to check out some film today. Let's get it pulled up. We're going to check out Zier Addison first, of course. Let's go ahead, check out his tape, see what we got. Here he's playing offensive tackle. Addison getting out in front. Beautiful job. Throwing the young man down, pancaking him. My goodness, look at that young man get out in space and absolutely run. Again, on the outside, a little pass protection. Great job there. Quarterback delivers one on a rope for a touchdown. Zier Addison's the highest-ranked Oregon offensive lineman out of this group. That's why we're looking at him first. Here he is, a little run blocking. He's going to go ahead and shove his man to the 15 yards down the field and pancake him. Fluid coming out of his hips. Good grip strength. Here he is in pass blocking. Beautiful job. Go ahead and pancake that kid. Didn't even see it coming. Guessing this is going to be pass pro. Yep. Oh, no. Run play. Beautiful job. Makes an absolute hole that a semi can run through. Showing you why he is so highly coveted and highly ranked as the offensive lineman. Here he is. He's going to get out in space and move here. Love seeing this. Beautiful job just bulldozing. And they get an easy 5 yards. If you're running the ball for 5 yards a clip, you're doing pretty well. Again, little double team action. He's going to run his guy all the way back to about to the safety. Boy, oh boy. Good fluid out of his hips. He's going to go ahead and pick up that blitzing linebacker, no problem. Beautiful job shuffling, keeping his feet, good wide base. Quarterback's going to have time to throw an absolute dart across the field there for an easy completion. Here he is, a little screen game it looks like maybe. Oh no, just run blocking. Kind of a blown up play. I don't know if the running back went in the right hole or what, but a little bit different. Here he is. Gets him right in the sternum, right where you want him. Beautiful job with that big left hand of his. Fights off that bull rush and the swipe move. Can't get any better than that. Good anchor. Sets his anchor very well. Doesn't get pushed back a lot. And then once he sets that anchor, he gets some feet going, and he pushes his defenders all the way back 5-10 yards. A little defensive play here. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up with Zier Addison. Boy, oh boy, Oregon. 4-star, 13th overall offensive tackle. You saw it there. Why? 142 nationally, 6'5", 290 out of Florida. Very athletic. Going to have to add a little weight for the Big Ten. Very, very athletic. Gets out in space well. Moves well for offensive tackle. Has a good kick step. Very good with his anchor. Very, very good in offensive pass block or pass protection and run blocking. You know, usually you see a kid that's really good at one. Usually run blocking, it's a little easier than the fundamentals of pass blocking. But, you know, Addison can do it both. That's why he was so highly coveted out of Florida. And I'm going to say this. The offensive linemen used to just be big, and then you would have to work with them a couple years. What we're seeing the last 2 years, or 3 years really, but the last two I've been doing this film review stuff, is that they are coming out so polished. They're almost, if they have the strength, which they usually don't, but if they have the strength and the weight already, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. Their freshman year, they're hunting for snaps. So that's something very good. Shout out to all the coaches out there. A lot of them are getting some extra coaching, not just in high school, but they're going and seeking out services. You know, just like the quarterbacks, the wide receivers, everybody's doing it right now. If you don't have a trainer and a coach in high school and you're a big time high school prospect, you're not doing it right. So let's go ahead and get into Ali's film real fast. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here he is. Looks like he's on the inside, lined up on the inside. Oh yeah, look at him move. See that big frame? Oh, he's lined up on the outside. Here he is. Beautiful job. Just absolutely punishing that poor defensive lineman, coming across the body and absolutely punishing him. My goodness, look at the pancake ability of this kid. Gonna probably move into guard at the next level. Beautiful job there. Got a little close to the quarterback, but great snap down to go ahead and knock down that pass rusher. Here he is, getting out in front. Good job there. Again, look at him. Big hit, opens up a gaping hole. A semi could run through that thing. My goodness, look at this kid work. Athletic. You know, not a bad 300 pounds. Look at him get out in front. I mean, he's running with pace, stride with the running back. You can't beat that on that athletic ability. You're going to have to get out and move. You're going to have to be able to knock down some of these second-level defenders in the Big Ten. These linebackers come in. They're fast. They're big. They're strong. You're going to have to be able to get out and move like this young man to play at the next level. And he can definitely do it. Definitely going to be a guard. I'm going to love to see when he pulls in that guard, you know, with a lot of the run plays. Going to be great for the screen game, too. But, you know, can do pass blocking. We just saw it right there. And, you know, quarterback tries to deliver a deep shot for the jugular. Just doesn't happen there. The wide receiver doesn't come down with it. But really, really like this prospect. Look at him. Just getting out and mowing kids over. Understands that, hey, my guard's got this guy. I'm going to go ahead, bounce out to the next level. I love that. Doesn't just keep focused on that one guy. Hey, my guard has him. I'm going to bounce out to the next level and create a giant hole for my running back. I absolutely love that. Super athletic. Super polished out of his hips. Great grip strength, it seems like. Great with getting that inside control of the hands and run blocking. There he is, meeting that linebacker in the hole and absolutely stands him up. That linebacker didn't have a chance. Here he is again, moving out. And look at him push for an extra 3-4 yards. Beautiful job. Boy, oh boy, Oregon Ducks, do you have a good one? Am I saying he starts right away? No. But I'm telling you, puts on the strength, puts on a little more weight, you bump in the guard. You know, his footwork is already there. He is ready footwork-wise. He's just got to get into the strength and conditioning program, and look at the speed. Look at that job there. And he springs his running back loose. 40, 30, 20, 10. Is he going to get there? No, gets tracked down at the last second. Boy, oh boy, that was all due to a lie. Look at him. Look at that hole. I mean, my goodness, you could drive a tractor trailer and then some through there. Just gaping holes because he has the athletic ability to get out in front and really get a good push. Boy, oh boy. I know. We're talking the nitty-gritty offensive line. It's not that exciting for some people, but it's super exciting to me. I love it. I love when the big nasties get to fighting a little trench warfare. Here he is, just working his man to the side. Beautiful job. Slams him out of bounds, and they get the first down. Boy, oh boy, this kid is something else. Let's go ahead and see one more. Again, big defensive tackle, shoves number big 52 out of the way, and springs his running back loose for a tutty. That was Ali, 176 nationally. Very, very polished, very athletic, 6'4", 300 pounds. I'd bump him up to about 320, 325 if he can carry that weight and really get out and move. Like I said, going to be great in the screen game at the next level. He is going to be great in the run game. He's going to be great in pulling. That's going to be his secret sauce there is the athletic ability to get out and to push to the next level and really knock down some of those Big Ten linebackers and defensive linemen that you're going to be facing at the next level. But let's talk about next, Mr. Manning. 3-star, 26 interior offensive lineman, 650 nationally. But look at the size. You can't teach 6'6", 345 pounds out of Washington. Let's go ahead and check him out. Oh my goodness, look at Big 76. Boy, oh boy, just an absolute bulldozer. Gonna be a guard at the next level. Gonna say that. I don't know if he's athletic enough for the offensive tackle position, but just an absolute gonna be a bruiser in the run game. Look at the hole that he opens up. Pretty good out of his hips. I would like him to work on his flexibility in his lower half, but look at this kid get out and push. Boy, oh boy. Just nasty. Throws guys down, pancakes them. Going to be a little bit more project. You're going to see him probably year 2 or year 3, but that's okay. You got to have depth. Could be a swing guy. You know, he could play both guard positions if you need him to. I could see that right away. He's going to be a versatile piece on the offensive line. And you know, going to be in that heavy set when you need 1 or 2 yards. Put him in, and you are definitely going to get a push with this guy. Look at the frame on him. You can't teach this. 345. He's nasty. Pretty good control. Beautiful job there. Not getting a holding call. He releases and then reattaches. That is very, very good. Most kids that age are just going to hold and get the call. They try to submarine him here. Not going to happen. He's got the brute strength. He needs to get a pad level lower. I know it's hard at 6'6", but you got to get that pad level lower and not just use your upper body. That's not going to work at the next level. You have to explode up through your hips and get a good push, which he does there. Great job there adjusting there. These kids are also pretty small that he's playing against, so it's hard for him. He's going to be a guy that is probably going to be better at the next level, because the framing on the defensive line will be bigger, if that makes sense. They're going to be bigger kids, more area for him to grasp onto. I mean, these defensive tackles are really big in the Big Ten, so I like him there better, just because he's not having to go down and get kids like he is at this level, which he seems to struggle at sometimes. Like, look at how small these kids are. There he is, just bullying that poor linebacker coming off the edge. Look how small that defensive end is. It's kind of hard for him because he's having to kind of crouch down and get up underneath them. But at the next level, boy, oh boy, watch out. Like I said, going to be a project. But that's fine. You need depth, and you need a project guy. I see him starting in year 3 just by his technique and everything. I'd like to see him just come out of his hips just a little bit better. He stands up quite a bit, which you're going to, the offensive line coach at Oregon's going to take care of that. That's not going to be a problem. You guys put NFL offensive linemen in the draft all the time. It's not that big a deal. They'll clean him up. They'll fix his stance a little bit. And they'll get him rocking and rolling. But big, powerful, can move for a big guy at 345. Moves pretty well with a big, nasty streak, which I like. Look at this. This is a beautiful job by him on the outside. He's going to go ahead. That poor kid just gives up. That's another thing, too, is a lot of these kids, when they match up against a kid like this, they just give up. So it's hard to really play full speed when you got kids giving up on you. But great tape from the young man. Like I said, going to be a diamond in the rough. And he is going to be a guy that Oregon's going to have to polish up, but no big deal. that was Dimitri Manning. And, you know, you got 3 good offensive linemen. Like I said, 2 of them are going to be pushing for snaps pretty quickly. I don't know about year 1. The trenches are very hard to get good at strength-wise. But year 2, year 3, you're going to see them on the field. And then I would say for Dimitri, year 3 for him, maybe you work them in if you got an injury or a blowout game, which Oregon's had plenty of blowout games last year in the Pac-12. I don't know about this year in the Big Ten, but I could probably see it happening again, where you can rotate these guys in, these young guys, and get them a bunch of time. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's the trenches. I know it's not flashy. It's not touchdowns. It's not running backs hurdling kids. It's not linebackers coming in and absolutely knocking a head off. It's the trenches. But I really enjoy doing it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please like and subscribe. We are so close to 1,000. We can taste it. So please like and subscribe. I'm Cody the Professor with High Top Sports Oregon, and we will see you later.